any day, any seat, any flight?
Yes, my friend, that's absolutely right.
What's up, boys and Kelly? Welcome on in. It is the Week 5 recap brought to you by Evine. I'm going to start it off big right away. I want to get into your Gigtown primetime matchup of the week. That was Corey and Henry. That was the Fourth Reich versus Deflate Hate. Original name, I couldn't remember it. Corey won. This was the biggest margin of victory of the week. It was over 45 points he won by, and Henry left more than half of his total points of the week on his bench. More than half of what he scored. He scored 70 points. He left more than half of that on the bench. If Henry would have just played the two right guys he should have played on his bench and just scrounged up a defense to break 15 points, he would have won the week. And there were plenty of them on the waivers, believe me. So, moving right along to the second biggest blowout of the week. Chris and Randy, the San Diego Harambes versus the Life of Nawanda. Still don't think that is a cool name for Chris, but he won. 115.7 to Randy's pathetic 74.4. Crooked Randy. You get what you get. Kenny Stills. He's a Dolphin Randy. 0 points for Randy. Moving right along. Then we've got Flaming Unicorns versus the Niall Nelsie Hopkinses. Max won miraculously, even though he's... Okay. I need to stop this program because we have something that we do in Fire Flames every week for the recap. It is called the Shame of the Week. We've reached it.
It is Wednesday, my dude.
Shame of the Week.
China. I have to have my China.
Smoke weed every day.
50 years ago, they had you upside down with a fucking fork up your ass. Shame of the Week.
That's no baby. You gotta be the dumbest thing in America in terms of playing a game.
You don't talk to me, all right?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Look at my African American over here.
Shame of the Week.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Good God, Max. Max, what were you thinking? Derek Carr. What is this? Oh my God, it's Julian SoundCloud. Let's fade this out. Stand by, folks. Sorry, I don't have an engineer. Max. Derek Carr? 5 points? What? Didn't you just trade for him too? I don't care that Max won. I get this is a little bit unconventional. I don't care that he won. Max gets a Shame of the Week this week. Oh, I'm sorry. Derek Anderson. Whatever. Come on. Kelly's Bengals D had a -1 point. Hard to win. Oh, and what a shame. Big Ben almost broke 30 points too. Either way. Moving on. Wesley and Paul, McCarthy out of my cage against Andrew Truck. This was the highest scoring matchup of the week. This is really annoying. This was the highest scoring matchup of the week. A little note. I forgot. Max's kicker scored 10 more points than Kelly's kicker. No. Yeah, that's not very compelling. Either way. Back to Niall and Jay-Witt. Jay-Witt's kicker had 1 point. Hard to win in a week that your kicker can't even get a field goal. Okay, here's a really important part about this matchup, Niall and Jacob. Wesley and Paul McCarthy out of my cage, they had 131 points, the highest scoring team of the week, and he left nearly 60 points on his bench between just 4 players. 50 points. Almost 60 points on his bench. That is something to keep an eye on. Niall's got plenty of stuff to trade. He tried to give me something. I wasn't really having it. Moving on to the father-son matchup of the week. That is Julian Adam. The Battling Swans from West St. Paul scored 85.7 points, which was short of the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans team scored 108 points. Stafford almost broke 20. Good play using Patriots D. Julian won. That's all there is to say to it. Julian rises to 3-2, and Adam falls to 2-3. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we come to my favorite matchup of the week because it stars yours truly as the headliner. The biggest upset of the week by far. Boy, number one. Dennis was number one, and I put him on his ass. 67.9 points, Dennis? Buddy, you gotta look at your team, man. Yes, did I start Torrey Smith? Did he score 0 points? I know he scored 0 points. You know he scored 0 points. We all know he scored 0 points. Just throw him off Thursday night. Give him some confidence. I have the number one defense in the league and top 5 quarterback in the league. Everyone laughed at me when I took them in the, 6th round, 7th round overall. Everyone laughed at me. Who's laughing now? I've got a real team this year, even though I know I have a shitty team. You don't need a good team to win matchups. I'm on my 3rd game winning streak. You got people who know their shit like Henry, who's on a 3rd game losing streak, okay? So, let's remember that moving into next week. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you later. I'll catch you all on the digital gridiron. This is Eli Sanchez signing out from the wonderful land of Richfield, Minnesota.